Good afternoon to you. It is 18 minutes past 12 o'clock right here in the city of Lagos. My name is Kewe Akindola and this is Insights Radio. It is Monday and we're super excited to be here. New week, new goals, new achievements, and so many possibilities. Today with me on the show, I have an amazing personality. Yes, and she's here to discuss a thing or two that will be beneficial to you all out there. Now the show is Finance Affairs, and with me in the studios I've got a very pretty lady, very warm, beautiful. Yes, and she's she's a reservoir of knowledge. I've spent 10 minutes with her and I've learned a thing or two about my life as a whole. With me in the studio is Oludayo Adeniyi, and she's going to be speaking to us on how to earn from the foreign exchange markets. As you all know, that market is huge right now. It's big, and a lot of you don't know what's happening there. You're just here, not making money, you're not doing anything. So she's going to teach you today and tell you what you need to know and how to go about this. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
I'm excited to be here today.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell us about, let's start with who is Oludayo Adeniyi.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, listeners. I'm Oludayo Adeniyi. Well, I'm a chartered HR practitioner. I'm also a wealth coach. I've been in the HR space for about 15 years. I actually started my financial literacy journey about a few years back when I woke up one morning with a question on my mind: what happens if you lose your job? As at that time, I was working as an executive in a company. Life was good. I had all the official specs of office. But the truth was, I got to a point in my life where I wanted more. I was tired. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to, achieve a lot more. I was seeking much more. And I started doing a lot of things. I started a catering outfit, somewhere around Lekki here, set it off, spent so much money. But at the end of the day, after like 3 years, I wake up by 5 in the morning. By 5:30, I'm in the restaurant. By 7:30, I'll leave the restaurant, eat the office. By 6, I'm back at the restaurant. By 9:10, I'll close with them. I had a kitchen at home. And then we'll do some little, because we'll normally serve breakfast and all of that. I did it for 3 years.
Whoa.
And after the third year, I became very sick.
Wow.
And by my sick bed, I just prayed a prayer. I said, Lord, if this is how to make money, I will die. I'll die before the money comes. I said, that person is not dead yet.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is not dead. There must be something I am not doing right. And that got me thinking. And I believe that a lot of people out there also are in these shoes.
Wow.
You're in the working class.
Yes.
You're asking yourself, what can I do after working for so long? What else can I do? And those were questions on my mind, and those were things that gave me sleepless nights.
Wow.
And along the line afterwards, I came across Forex. I knew practically nothing. A lot of people say, I'm like, how? I knew nothing about Forex, apart from the bureau de change runs and all of that. I practically knew nothing about Forex. So if you're out there listening and you're wondering, you have someone here. I can relate with you. I knew nothing about Forex. A friend of mine just showed me. I said to her, I'm tired. There should be a way of making money where you don't stress yourself, where you can actually get the result. Even when you put in all the effort, then you can get the result. And she just said to me one day, I said, come see this. I think it's something you will love. And one of the things that drew me to it was the fact that it had to do with learning.
Okay.
And at that period was when you had all the MMMs and all of those out there.
Okay.
And I was a bit skeptical about is this good, is it not good? But I did I asked some few questions when I was being shown. Number one, I was told I was going to learn. That was something I'm going to learn. I was excited because it had to do with learning. Then the second thing was the fact that I was going to be in charge of my money. And when each time I wanted to withdraw, I don't need permission I can do anything I like with my money.
Okay.
And
From
the third thing, yes.
Okay.
The third thing was the fact that you could earn in US dollars. And that was amazing for me. So learning a skill set. And I've discovered that for you to move from where you are to where you want to be, you need to learn something new. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect the same results. The fact that you know nothing about it now doesn't mean you don't need to learn it. So gone are the days where you say, that's the way I am, no. You need to be flexible. You need to be opened. You
to
need
to
new things. And I started my journey. I was able to resign after 1 year, about a year ago. I started August 2017. I left my 9 to 5 February 2012 to 2018. And the
Whoa.
journey has been so amazing, helping other people that were in my own shoes also, helping them see that there's reality. You can actually do and be anything
you
that you
want
so
to.
desire if you commit your heart and your mind to it. So that's what my ministry is
In-
now. You know, I have a goal, my Learn and Earn initiative. I want to empower 5,000 lives.
Wow.
That's the goal. That's why I'm out there. That's why I keep saying
What
all
you-
of those
okay.
things, keep doing all of those things so that people can actually know that the world has changed. We were taught go to school, get a good grade so you can get a good job. That is good, but it's not sufficient in itself. You need to add a little more extra. Self-development is it right now. You need to learn. You need to be open to new things. With the advent of technology, you can become a millionaire. You can become a billionaire. If you look at the online space,
Yes.
you can see what we're talking
What-
about.
yes.
And it doesn't have any regard for your age, for your qualification, for anything. All that is required is your willingness to be
learn.
ready to learn something new and be
new.
able to give of yourself to
Okay.
other people.
To other
And
people.
Before you know it, you're there.
Wow. That's whoa.
So we just started the journey.
Yes, that's great. Awesome. I'm inspired already.
Thank
Seriously. Okay, so let's take it a little bit into the foreign exchange market. Now, what's the foreign exchange market like?
Okay.
What's it about really?
The foreign exchange market is also what we call the forex market.
Okay.
The abbreviation is the forex market.
Okay.
A lot of us are used to the bureau, the change, the abokies, you want to change money and all of that.
Okay.
The forex market is just where you trade currencies. And it has to do with currencies of different nations. It's not the currency of Nigeria alone. So it's like a spot where currencies are traded. So there's buying and there's selling. And that market also determines the exchange rate. Do
Okay.
you understand? And this market is the biggest and most liquid financial market in the world.
Whoa.
It is what a daily estimate of about 5.3 trillion US dollars on a daily basis. As I'm speaking to you, the market is open. The market opened yesterday night at about 10 p.m. The market would close again on Friday at about 10 p.m.
PM.
When this market is opened on a daily basis, what is available is an estimate of 5.3 trillion US dollars. So this biggest market, I want to ask people listening, can it be a scam? The most liquid financial market in the world, can it be a scam? This market is real. This is where the banks operate. This is where governments operate. This is where nations, hedge funds, this is where they play. So it's not a market that is just one of those things. It's been in existence for a very long time. But the truth is that a lot of people could not access it.
Okay.
It's been a market where the rich have been able to, because for you to actually learn about forex trading, it will cost you thousands of dollars.
Whoa.
But the truth is, I'm still thinking of what to eat. You're talking about thousands of dollars to go learn some. So it's been a place where the elite have been the one accessing the market. But the good news now is, with the advent of technology, the same way the telecoms industry has been transformed such that I can sit in here, I can make a call. We are on live now. This wasn't a few years back, but technology has made this
that
happen.
possible.
So now what is happening is, with technology, you can now access that market.
Okay.
You can now access that market. You can now learn about. It's a lot simplified. To actually learn about forex before now was complicated. There's no lies about that. A lot of people have had experiences. It was very complicated. Some people came into Nigeria in the year 2000s and they told people they wanted to teach them about forex.
Yes, I remember.
And they scammed a lot of people. So a lot of people are a bit
now
skeptical. Some
about-
people gave their monies to people to trade for them, and they can't find the money, they can't find the people. So a lot of people have done different things in the market. But I always ask a question. Water is good, right?
Yes.
The fact that Mr. A decides to start a company and makes adulterated water or something, does it make water bad?
Water bad.
No. The fact that some people come up to create businesses around the forex market to scam people does not mean that market is a scam. It doesn't mean it is not real. That market is real. That market is one of the most regulated markets in the world. So when you're talking about a market that has to do with the currencies of different nations, then you need to know that it has to be regulated.
Good.
You need to know that it is not just one of those things. But the major question for people has been, how do I access this market?
Exactly.
Then the second thing is, a lot of people feel the market is risky. Forex is very risky because a lot of people will tell you, I lost my money. I traded within 1 second. I lost my money.
That's how I feel.
But it's still about ignorance.
Okay.
The forex market is the only market that I know currently. I don't know of any other one.
Okay.
Wherein before you go into the market, you can decide what you're willing to
put in.
what you're willing to gain,
Okay.
and what you're willing to lose.
Oh.
For example, if there's a trade coming up,
Okay.
I can choose before placing the trade. I don't want to lose more than so percentage. This is what I want to gain based on your setup, and you can set it on your phone or on your laptop. And when the market gets to those prices, anywhere you are on the surface of the earth, it will kick you out without you being there.
Whoa.
So when people say it is risky because they involved GREED.
Greed.
There's no doubt that you can make so much money from the forex market.
Okay.
There's no doubt that you can make so much money. But if you don't play by the rules, the same way you can make so much money is the same way you can lose this money. Over about 75% of the people, of the rich people in the world, the wealthy people, actually also know about forex. They make their money also through the forex market. So this is not a place for just people that don't know what they're doing. This is a very serious market, and it is real, it is legal, it is not illegal. It is something that is real, that you take your time to learn. And when you learn it, you have a skill set in your hands, and the skill set you have cannot be taken away from you. You can take everything away from a man, but the skill set that he has remains with him. That is the power of this market. Okay. That is why I call it learn to earn. Okay. You learn and you can earn from it. So the forex market is not a scam. The forex market is not a Ponzi scheme. The forex market is a legal entity on its own, that if you learn how to get into the market, you can make money. But people feel, oh, it's complicated. But technology has simplified it. That is why somebody like me that practically knew nothing about forex can learn. And I said to people, I'm still a student because you keep learning every day. The more you learn, the more you improve your skill set. So to people listening out there, the forex market is real. The forex market is not a scam. Okay. The forex market, even if you have had bad experiences, you went about it the wrong way. I was in a gathering and a young man said, oh, I lost just $10,000 within 1 second. And everybody was like, they were shouting. I just kept quiet. I just called him. I said, please, can you explain to us what you did? And he started stammering. I said, you guys need to learn to tell people the full story.
Instead of just...
Yes. He said I was trying to make so much. I said, if the market had gone in your favor,
you'd
have been smiling.
Yes.
But because it went against you, because you did the wrong thing, if it had gone in your favor, you'd have been smiling by now.
Yeah.
There are rules that govern the forex market. Okay. And that is part of the learning. If you learn it, you're going to be taught risk management. You're going to be taught money management. You need to know all of those things, when to buy, when to sell. Okay. Forex trading is just about learning when to buy and when to sell. The same way you go to your bookie and you want to change you say, oh, what price? Oh,
how much?
And the same thing. That is what forex is about. When to buy, when to sell. What makes people lose money is when you buy at the wrong time and you sell at the wrong time. So those are the things you are going to learn. How do I sell? How do I buy? When you take your monies to the bank, even though a lot of people don't know what forex is, you are trading forex indirectly because the banks will trade with your money and they'll give you an very minute, interest rate and all of those things. But you are doing forex one way or the other. If you travel out of Nigeria, you go to another country, Naira is not going to be used out there. You have to change currency. So indirectly, you are getting involved in forex trading. If you import something from a country into Nigeria, there's exchange going on every day. But the truth is that we just don't have the full picture. And this is a very great market because with the advent of technology, everybody is seeking what new things can we do. So this space is not opening up for a lot of people to come in. It doesn't have any respect for your age. It doesn't have any respect for your qualification. It doesn't have any respect for whether anything. What is required is your willingness. Nobody will ask you for your years of experience before you get, bring 5 years experience, big six. No, all that is required is your willingness to want to learn. I want to learn about this. I want to take my, own future into my hands. And you learn the skill set for yourself and you empower yourself. And you can empower other people. The main goal is to educate, is to empower and to enrich people. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. People need to understand that. A lot of people have this microwave mindset. So when they come in, they're like, I must make money tomorrow. But the truth is, even when you start a business, you need to learn, you need to understand. And that's why so many people lose money. Because they've heard it, they've read on the internet, everywhere, that you can make money from the Forex market. And you can become a millionaire, you can become a billionaire. Wow. But they don't want to go through the process. I said to people, success requires a process. You must be willing to learn. You must be patient enough. You must be consistent. And then you can profit. So all of those things have to be put in place. If you can follow all of those things in Forex, you're going to smile at the end of the day. You're going to make, a lot of good money for yourself.
Wow. Hey, you guys, I'm learning a lot about because all these things, honestly, if I have to be honest, I didn't even know about this. I knew about the market here. Okay. But like you said, I always felt you needed to have a lot of money, before you can get into it. And then, like you said, I'm afraid I don't want to lose the small money that I have and all that. Okay, so you're going to be telling us how can people access this market? How can they earn from this foreign exchange market?
Okay. For you to earn in the foreign exchange market, you need to actually have the education. Okay. Like I said, the education is not cheap. Okay. It is something that is a bit expensive. Okay. But what happens is that I use a platform that I came in contact with. Okay. When my friend showed me, I use the platform. It's something that I've tried. Okay. It's something that is tested. Okay. Basically, what the platform does is to provide you the education and the tools. The platform does not trade for you. So you are being taught. Okay. And then you can do it yourself. And then you can leverage on the expertise of the experts that are
that have traded for a long time.
That are there because it's like a school. The same way you set up a catering school, the same way you set up all of those schools, is the same way this company has actually set up an institute, but it's an online thing that their focus is just to educate people about how to access this market. Okay. So that's the service. For you to start a company, you need to identify a problem. Okay. The chief executive officer of this company is a man called Christopher Terry. Christopher Terry has over 25 years experience in the Forex industry. Wow. So he knows that there's money in that market. He's experienced it. So the only thing he decided to do was to come together and decide to make it a little more easier for people to access. So basically what their platform does is to educate you. And you don't need to read textbooks. It comes in video forms. Okay, so it comes in video forms. You just watch the videos. When you watch the videos, it has a TV also. The same way we watch Super Sports, watch all of those. They have a TV that is dedicated to Forex trading. And you have educators, the real people, teaching you about Forex in video forms. Wow. So they've put into consideration that a lot of people don't read. and a lot of people have a lot in their minds, but you can watch visuals and then you can listen. So anybody can do that, and it comes in different languages: Spanish, English. So it cuts across over 120 countries. Wow. That can actually acquire this education. So they are basically an education company. So that is the platform that I use, teaching you, because a lot of people, you can have a broker account. Who is a broker? A broker is your intermediary between you and the foreign exchange market. So for you to actually trade, you need to open a broker account. You can have a broker account, but the truth is that what are you going to do with it? Okay. You need the knowledge to be able to trade.
To function in that role.
So that is why you see people providing education and all of that to ensure that you can actually make the best out of it. The education is what they provide. They provide you the education. They don't trade for you. They teach you. You have people there teaching you how to actually trade. This morning before coming here, I've picked some trades. Wow. I have some trades running. I have a trade that has hit profit already, by a skill set. And I don't need to know so much. I just need to focus because the tools are there. They have tools also that help you trade. When I was growing up, my dad used to have this big table. My dad is a surveyor. Okay. And, he used to draw, all of those things. Yes. We got to know him. But when dad retired, we discovered when we go visiting, dad doesn't use that table anymore. But we know that he said to us that he can't retire from surveying. So we would ask her, Daddy, what happened? What happened? Why, are you not doing surveying again? And he will laugh. He said, I don't need to draw all of those things anymore. So how are you coping? He said, technology, I have my gadgets, I take them there, I take the coordinates and whatever it is like that, and I plug it into my system. So that has been simplified. So the same way you see people that trade Forex before, they have 10 TVs in their houses watching. Those are the complications that people were running from. But now there are tools that you can use. All you need to do is to learn how to use the tools. The tools will let you know, oh, there's a trade setup that is coming up. Euro USD is something you can buy. And then it gives you the price. What price should I buy? What price should I sell? What price should I take my risk? All of those things are factored in. But you need to learn. To learn how to use the tool does not take you more than an hour. The company has so many tools that you can use. But it doesn't take you more than, but you now begin to practice. That's how you begin to go on your demo, you practice, you try out what you have been taught. Then when you are comfortable, you can now put real money into an account to trade. But a lot of people miss the process. You don't understand a business. You don't understand, and then you just go and put a lot of money. And you say, oh, I was scammed. No. In this opportunity, you are the only one that can scam yourself. Wow. Because if you lack knowledge, you are going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. And that is why ignorance is not an excuse. So we're telling you that for people out there, a lot of people want to trade Forex. I get messages every day asking me, teach me, do this. I know it's real, but you must understand the process so that you can succeed in it. You need to understand the environment you're going into so that you can prepare your mind to be able to function in it. Because mindset is everything. I say to people, Forex trading is 95% psychological. 5% your skill set. That's why you can see Forex traders, they don't make no money because your mindset is also key. And this is a principle to any business or any venture that you want to go to, that you want to succeed. People need to understand whatever you are not, you cannot attract. You need to understand these basic principles. For you to make money, you must understand how money works. You have been taught, go to school, get a good grade so you can get a good job. Nobody has taught you about money. How many books have you read about money? We need to begin to become real. If you want it bad enough, then begin to seek knowledge in those areas. And then you begin to acquire the knowledge by the day, and then you begin to grow. So the Forex market is there. You need to acquire the knowledge to be able to access it. And that is why that company came out and said, we are not trading for anybody. You can give a man fish. It will last him. But you need to teach him how to fish. So the whole idea, when we're talking about poverty alleviation, we're talking about scarcity, we need to understand that it is something that is affecting us, and we need to take it serious. So my own mandate is to empower people, to let people know that you can actually create wealth for yourself. You can build wealth gradually, no matter who you are. I say if you have a background, you can have a front ground. Because you can create it. You can create it. So no matter somebody bothers me, I say, my dad, I don't come from a rich family. You can decide to do something different. You can decide to create your own story. You can decide to be the first millionaire in your own company, in your own family, and help other people. So there's poverty everywhere, there's scarcity everywhere, but we need to understand that we can live in abundance. And it will come with a change of mind. It will come with us being flexible enough to learn about new things. And the Forex market is one of this, one of the instruments that you can actually use to be able to empower yourself and be able to create wealth. And you can trade it on your phone. I met an elderly man, almost 70 years old. And then he was sharing his experience. He said in 1991, it was an AGM in the bank, and at that time they sent them to the UK, I think, to go learn about Forex trading. The bank sent them. And then at that time when they were there, they told them that the bank needed about $1 million to be able to trade. But the bank couldn't afford it at that time. So they sent them back to Nigeria. So when he heard about Forex and he was told he could trade on his phone, he said, no.
It's not possible.
Something that brought me back to Nigeria. Because even a big bank could not afford to do it. So now, with as low as even $5, depending on the broker you use, you can start trading. You don't need to sell your house. You don't need to sell everything you have to start. You acquire the knowledge, and then you can now begin, put little funds there. You have your demo account, practice, put little funds in there, watch your money grow. If you put your money in the bank, I think the interest rate. It's not a lot. But if you trade Forex and you can do 1% a day, do you know what that is? and people do 10% a day.
Okay, we're getting, we're coming. Then let's go on a quick break. And when we come back, I hope you guys are learning a thing or two about forex. You can make money from forex. It's not a scam. It is real, and you need to keep learning. We'll go on a quick break, and when we get back, we'll go on with the show. It is Oludayo Adeniyi in the studios. It is Insight Radio, and the show is Finance Affairs. I'll be back in a bit. Don't go anywhere too far. Stay close to your radio. Okay, welcome back. It is still Finance Affairs on Insights Radio, and we went on a quick break, and now we are back. We still have Adeniyi Oludayo in the studios, and she's still telling us about how to make money, how to earn from the foreign exchange market, aka forex. Okay, so our time is already fast spent. Very quickly, just hit the bullet points. Let the people know what is key, and then we can wrap it up because we have 5 minutes left to go.
Some of the questions that people have been asking is, okay, how much money do I need to be able to access the forex market? And I'll break it into two. You need the education. You need mentorship. That I can also provide for you. You need mentorship. You need to get the education. Then that is quite different from having a trading account that you're going to put money. For you to start trading, you can start trading with as low as from $5, depending on the broker that you use. So you don't need so much money to do that, but you need to acquire the education. You need to be guided. You need mentorship. Those are key things that you require. And if you're listening, you are interested, you want to learn about forex trading, you are serious about it, and you need mentorship, you can connect with me on Instagram under Adeniyi Oludayo, or on Facebook Adeniyi Oludayo, still the same name. So if you're interested, you're listening, you want to learn how to access the forex market, you need to understand that you need to acquire the knowledge. I'll be there to guide you through the process on what you need to do, and then the money you are going to use to trade is a separate thing. You can start with as low as $5. How to open your broker account, how to guide you through, those are things that would help you through the process. The forex market is not a scam. I'm talking to people that are really ready to pay the price, people that are willing to learn. Be reminded, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You are going to make money, but you need to know that there is a learning attached to it. And I'm here, I'm excited, I'm happy to mentor you. I've been able to work with over 300 people in this short space, and I'll be glad to also work with you. So all you need to do is to connect with me on Instagram handle Adeniyi Oludayo. Just send me a DM, I'll respond to you. On Facebook, Adeniyi Oludayo, and let's take this journey together. My mandate is to touch 5,000 lives, so we can do it together. We can both war against poverty, we can all do it together and empower people. The goal is to educate, is to empower, and to enrich people. So, guys, this is real. This is not a scam. This is real. This is real. This is real.
This is real.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, you've heard it all. This is real. Forex is not a scam. As I'm sitting down here, I am going to, I'm going to learn. I'm interested in learning. So you guys listening out there, you need to learn. This is something that is big, and you need to harness and take something from that space. So reach out to Adeniyi Oludayo on Instagram. She's at Adeniyi Oludayo. Adeniyi Oludayo. Reach out to her on Instagram. Send her a direct message, and she'll be putting you through on how you can make money from the forex market. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much for joining in. For those of you who joined us via Instagram, thank you so much. I'm unable to take your names now because we went on a break and we are back, but yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We do this every Monday from 12 p.m. till 12:45. So till I come your way, same time next week, to have a very great week. My name is Kewe Akindola, and this is Insights Radio.
Thank you. Thank you, listeners. Thank you for having me here. I'm so excited. Let's do this together. Let's war against poverty.
Yes.
Many years, Oludayo Adeniyi. Like my friend will always say, God punish poverty. I'm Oludayo Adeniyi. So see you. I look forward to receiving your messages and look forward to working with you. Connect with me on IG and do Adeniyi Oludayo, Facebook Adeniyi Oludayo. Thank you so much. Inside Radio, love you.
All right.
Love you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks.